things in mind that you have to handle all of them. There would be time when there is no pressure for on you, then that time it's okay. But once you're married, once you have the responsibilities on your shoulder, you can't just only think about the work. You have to also think about your family and the other aspects of the life. Okay, so good evening, Priyanka. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very nice in my life. So everything is going fine, and there is no complaints from my side about life. So what about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, for my side as well, there is no complaint towards anything. I'm also enjoying the process of life, the unforeseen challenges that life is giving to us. So life is treating well, and I'm enjoying the process. Of course, there would be struggle, there would be some challenges that you have to go through that. But still, I would say that the life is going really well. Okay, Priyanka. So I think we are meeting for the very first time. So I
Yeah.
would like to know something about you, and then I would also give my introduction so that we can familiar with each other, and then we can proceed further for our conversation. So please go ahead for your introduction.
Yeah. So here I am Priyanka. I born and raised in Mumbai, and moreover, I'm an IT graduate. So I have 4 years of experience in IT field as a software developer. And then I got married and I moved to Pune. So basically, I'm from Maharashtra. And after marriage, after becoming a mother, I left my job. So it's been 10 years. I'm a homemaker. I'm not doing job. And I'm mother to two kids. And in my leisure time nowadays, it's been 8 months. I'm trying to enhance my communication skills in English. So for that, I'm trying to connect with the people daily in my spare time. So that is all about me.
Okay, great introduction, Priyanka. Okay, should I also go for the introduction part?
Yes, sure.
Okay, as you can see my name on the display, my name is Travan Madisya, and currently I am connecting to you from Gorakhpur city, Uttar Pradesh. As far as my education is concerned, currently I am pursuing my master's in computer application. My hobbies are reading books, listening music, and watching podcasts. Sometimes I do conversations like this as well to enhance my communication skill. So that's a little bit about me.
Great. Nice,
So
amazing introduction.
basically, we are from the same field, as I can guess. I am on the starter. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in computer application to open the path of, a path, or we can say a way to go to the IT sector. And you have already worked for 4 years. You have the 4 years of experience. Okay, so what have you done
Yeah.
in your, I mean, in your bachelor? Have you done bachelor in technology?
Yes, I have done bachelor's in IT and then I did master's, but it was not full-time course. I did the master's MCA distance learning. It was a distance learning. While I was working, I applied for MCA. So while
Oh,
doing work, I completed my master degree from Mumbai University. Yeah.
so you are also CA postgraduate, right?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Absolutely amazing. But I have seen that people who have done their BCA in their bachelor, they go for the MCA. But you have done your BTech, so why don't you choose MTech?
Uh,
Rather, you choose
uh,
MCA.
I didn't do BTech, sorry. I did BSc in IT. So, yeah.
Got it. So in your bachelor, you have done BSc in IT.
Yeah,
Nice. Often
right.
people BSc, BCA, and the people who have mathematics in their bachelor, they go for the MCA or maybe the BCA graduate. Occasionally, we can say. Otherwise, BTech student they go for MTech or some other options they have like GATE or maybe anything else. Okay, nice. So why did
Right.
you left? Why did you left the idea of doing the job? Now, what inspiring you to learn this language as well?
Okay, so why did I leave? Because it was too hectic for me as a software developer. It was not time to time job, first of all. Many times I have to stretch beyond the complete the deadlines, to complete the task, and I was not able to manage office and family at the same time. So just to live a peaceful life, I didn't like the pressure. And many times when I have to apply for the leaves, if there is necessary or if there is need to my family, when I was applying for a leaves, literally I had to beg to my TLs or PLs, just grant me a 1 day leave or 2 days leave. So it's very difficult work in IT sector, and that's why I left it. And now I don't feel guilty after leaving my job. I'm living my life. I'm doing whatever I want to do. I can focus on my health. In my spare time, I'm doing exercises. At the same time, I'm learning this language. So I'm happy, quite happy with my life. And I'm a mother to two kids. So I'm able to give time to my kids. I'm teaching them very good values to become a very good person in their future. So I'm satisfied, and whatever qualification I have, I'm helping my kids to with their studies. They are not going outside for tuitions, so I'm quite happy with my decision. And why I'm learning this language, I had faced a lot of difficulties in IT. I had seen people, they have a very good command there. And we have to face clients. Mostly we get clients, they are from US or UK. Actually, if you are having the telephonic conversation with them, you can face difficulties there, because if you're not able to understand their requirements, what they want exactly from your side, you can face the difficulties, the escalation, maybe later on, right? So it can affect on your promotion. So that's why it is very necessary in IT sector. Otherwise, you can't grow in your career, especially in IT. So I faced communicating with the people, with my teammates. I had to give orders to my team weekly presentation in English. So I was not confident enough, and I was lacking in English there. So I used to keep very shy or silent at my workplace. So those are the reasons why I'm learning English nowadays, to develop my personality.
Okay, amazing. Well, working in IT sector isn't, it's not been very easy for people. I have seen a lot of people, coming from the IT sectors. They always have this kind of claim that, the work-life balance is very hectic in IT sector. Though there is money, there is growth. If you have the hard skill, the good soft skill, there is growth. But the work life balance that we always talk about, the pressure of work, the kind of the work beyond the time, is something that is always been haunted to IT people. I have seen people like this. So, and also due to this reason, I have seen a lot of people, they are just shifting their career to different fields because they don't want to disturb their life. Anything matters once your mental peace is calm and composed, right? You have to have your family to surround with your neighbors, and a lot of people in your surrounding there is. So you have to keep things in mind that you have to handle all of them. There would be time when there is no pressure for on you, then that time it's okay. But once you are married, once you have the responsibilities on your shoulder, you can't just only think about the work. You have to also think about your family and the other aspects of the life. So
Yeah.
it's quite natural, working in the IT sectors. Like, still people, I have seen like a lot of students, they chose this field. Even I chose this field, and even though I knew that this thing going into the IT sector would be a very difficult thing for me to do so, still why people are choosing? What do you think? What's the idea behind it? Why people are going in the IT sector?
I think for why they are going, because they pays well. We get a very good high package, and that's why many people choosing the IT sector. And we get a chance to go on site sometimes, to work from the foreign countries, and there we can explore. If you are travel sick, or if you like traveling, you can explore the places, like just getting the on-site opportunities. Yeah, so that's why it's very easy. For a few years, people goes on site, they earn more, as much as their life is settled after that. Like, there is no need to work, hard work. After some time of a certain time of period, I think that's why people are choosing IT.
But why people then, after working 4 or 5 years, they just change their mindset? They believe that this is not something that I was chasing for. I'm
Yeah,
chasing
right.
for happiness. I'm chasing for, to have good time with my family, to have my surrounding with myself. Yeah, the growth is very contemporary. I mean, you got the growth very soon in IT sector once you joined, and if you have that kind of a skill that is required. But at the same time, the work life balance that we are talking about, that's not good. I think there is some, I don't know, the owner of Infosys or some of the MNC company name, I don't know. Those owner said that the people should work 7 hours, 7 days a week, right? Or maybe 70 hours a week, something like this statement he has given. So for those people,
I
what would you say?
I think he was Narayan Murthy, the
Yeah,
owner of Info. He said he commented this statement, and
yeah,
many people troll him because after this statement.
yeah, people criticized
Like,
a lot.
there should be a personal life. Everyone has personal life also. If everyone is only into a work sector, how can they, have a balance between both the lives? We need a family time, the peaceful time also.
I think he forgets that the pandemic has gone. This is not the COVID time that the people can work beyond their limits. I mean, there was the COVID time when people used to work more than that is the natural timing is. So that time was different, you know. Nowadays, still people are working remotely. If they would provide the kind of this kind of scenario where they are giving you the chance to work remotely, maybe you can work a little higher as compared to going to the office and being so professional. Professionalism, when you follow, then you have to you couldn't just go beyond the limit of the work. And again, the growth, the kind of, you know, the achievements you get in the company, and the kind of the growth, that is something which is very required field that the people always often seek for. If there is the growth, then they can work higher. But still, you know, IT sector is something that is booming after all this thing. And now artificial intelligence, new technologies are coming which are you know, replacing the job of the younger people. What is your thought on this? Do you think that this artificial intelligence, this AI, will replace and will create the unemployment in the country?
People are losing job. I'm not denying it. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, using AI is good. You know, you can use something and AI will give you the answer within a minute, within a specific frame of time. But at the very same time, you have to also be very analytical to get to know about that, the which answer is correct, or maybe which specific output that I wanted. You know, you have to select now. I mean, AI will give you a lot of answers, but how will you find out that whether it is correct or not? Getting answer only is not the final destination, you know, going to the chat GPT or AI. You have to also find out that whether what I have asked for AI is giving me the correct knowledge or not, the correct information or not, right? So for that, humans would also have to be very analytical, right?
And do you feel satisfied whenever you ask any query to AI? It gives a very long descriptive answer, and it becomes very monotonous for me to read all the, the solution. And that's why I never go with the AI. And yes, I just simply tell him like, just give me a short answers, the practical answers.
Yeah, somehow it has helped me for my semester examinations. When, you know, suppose there was something when I was not able to understand, there is a concept. Okay, so I used to search the concept that give me the answer of this question. So what AI used to do, that he used to give me a big answer, like you said. But you know, then I was not able to understand what he is explaining about. Then I said to AI, please explain this specific question for a 10-year-old boy. So when I give the prompt like this, like give me the answer for a 10-year-old boy, that time he was just explaining so easily in a so comfortable language, and I was able to grasp it. So that was the best thing that I have ever gone through the AI. That you know, if you're not able to understand some specific concept or specific things that you are searching for, then you can just tell AI to make it comfortable, make it short, make it long, in whichever the form you like to get information. You can give the correct prompt. You said na ki, you know, AI is okay, give you answer, but you have to be analytical to find out whether it is correct or not. So that is how we can use AI. You know, we have to give the prompt like ki, how you want your answer to be. Okay, so it's up to you again. As a human being, you have to be very smart if you want to take advantages of AI, right?
So do you think like day will come where the AI can replace the teachers in future? There
So
would be no need of.
absolutely not. AI cannot replace the teacher because AI has everything. Okay, he has all the knowledge that is required to teach or to give the knowledge. But you know, the human psychology which I talk about for connecting with the student, you know, the human emotions is very something that is very mandatory. You know, when we teach, like when we go for the teacher training program. So in teacher training program, they teach how to understand about a student, that what is his label, what is his behavior. So a lot of things that matters around. You know, you cannot just only go for, okay, AI is teaching, that's well fantastic. Who will understand a student's label? Who will solve the query as he asked? Who will give him the answer, you know, with making it relevant in the day-to-day life? Suppose I am teaching a student like what is semantic in English grammar. So I will say him, okay, semantic means something that is giving, that is grammatically correct, but this sense is not correct. Like son is drinking water. So son is drinking water is grammatically correct, but semantically not correct because it is not giving a good sense. You know, the sense of meaning is different. Like if I'm saying the, I mean, again, the dog is reading the newspaper. Grammatically, it is correct, but semantically, it is not correct because a dog cannot read the newspaper. So like this, how AI will teach, that's matter a lot. A teacher who is a human being can really cannot be ever replaced by AI. I think personally. Yeah.
And you're speaking amazing, I must say. You have a
Yeah.
good command. You're able to explain everything, whatever there is in your mind, you are able to put everything. Yes, so it was very good.
Yeah, that's something that I have learned while doing session with a lot of people. But thank you for your compliments. You are also speaking really so good. That is why I want to do a session with you again, and I want that session to be a little deep. I want to give the valuable content to my audience. At the same time, I want to do my practice a little bit better as compared to the other people who are talking on channel, right? So, so let's connect for later, and I will connect you tomorrow around 3 to 4 p.m. But for
Yes.
today, let's call it a day, and I will wish you a great day ahead. So till then, take care. Bye, Priyanka.